it's a nice weather day here in Russia today. Last night after dinner, we actually just fell asleep. I think we had about 12 hours sleep last night, so that was much needed, and feeling quite refreshed today, as you'd imagine. We've had breakfast, we've packed the bike up, and we are ready to go. Today we're going to head over to Dagestan. We're going to go all the way over to the coast. I think we've got about 186 kilometers to ride, and it's going to take us about 3 hours of riding time. But we do expect some delays because there's going to be some border checkpoints as well today, some military checkpoints. So we're going to see how we get on with that. But yeah, hopefully it won't take us too long. So looking at the route today, it's pretty boring. It is a motorway run. We did want to go and visit one of the canyons. There was like a national park area, but you need, I think, a permission to ride there. So there's a chance we could get there and be turned around. So I think on this trip, we're just going to stick to the motorways and get to the places that we need to be, which is a shame because it is actually a really beautiful area. But maybe in the future, we'll be able to see it again.
It's a bit hectic, isn't it?
It's getting a bit hectic, yeah, it is. Been stuck in traffic for the last, I don't know, 45 minutes, it must be feel like. It's got a little bit hotter, 28 degrees, but the climate's really nice today actually. It's good weather to ride in. We've skipped somehow through a few checkpoints, we weren't stopped. And we are about 100 kilometers from our destination for tonight, but I think it's going to be roads like this for the next 100 kilometers because it's going to take us about an hour and a half.
Quite interesting to ride through some of these towns.
Yeah, they're random towns, isn't it, that you wouldn't have seen otherwise, but we're transited through here. There was actually a few really good coffee shops, but they were on the other side of the road, and as the traffic was so heavy, we decided not to stop there.
This place has quite a lot of little shops and restaurants running through the town. Traffic is super hectic.
It is about 50% larders. The old larders are super cool. We were next to a guy before, an old guy, he must have had it for years. The inside looks really awesome, like attention to detail on all of the dials and stuff, but no plasticky bits. They're cool.
So we've been on the road for about 2 hours now, I'd say. On the motorways here in Russia, it's easy. The road conditions are an absolute breeze. Through the towns, it gets a bit hectic. Everyone tries to take up any little gap or space that they can. So even like single roads, they're actually got 3 or 4 lanes forming on them. People on the pavement on the side, and yeah, generally a bit hectic. Unfortunately, we seem to have hit this town just at the wrong time, which means that it is just absolutely bumper to bumper, and it has been for the past, I'd say, 10 kilometres. I think we've still got around 80 to 90 kilometres until we get to our hotel for the night, so I think it's going to be a bit of a long slog, but the fumes aren't too bad and generally conditions are okay. So yeah, we keep on going here in Russia. So after that last town that we rode through, there was one last fuel station and luckily a coffee shop, so we've pulled in to have our first coffee here in Russia. And Sean also picked up a drink. I'm not too sure about this, haven't tried it yet, so I'm going to give it a try and then we'll go on to the coffee and the cheeky cake we got as well. So oof. That's it's definitely a new taste. It's kind of like a floral, earthy Sprite. It's quite different, and of course I got a double espresso to try, but so far the past, I don't know, 40-50 kilometers have been really easy. The traffic here in Russia flows really well, there's hardly any beeping, everything seems to work quite efficiently, so it's been an easy ride until this last town where it got a little bit more hectic, but yeah, so far so good. We still have around 100 kilometers left to our destination tonight on the sea, which I'm really looking forward to, but I think we still have a few more checkpoints to navigate, so I'm not too sure how long it's going to take. So this coffee is definitely needed, but let me give it a try. My first coffee here in Russia. Oh, it's lovely. really dark, really rich. Bye! You gonna fill up, Sean?
Yeah, we're not empty by any means, but I'm going to keep it filled up here. Actually, the fuel prices here are fantastic. For 95 octane is 60 rubles a litre, which is about 56 pence a litre. And you can get, yeah, the 100 octane as well, which is about 75 pence a litre. So I think Storm is going to get treated to some 100 octane fuel. And I think it's just the same as anywhere. You fill up your bike yourself here without the stress of people doing it for you. So standard procedure.
I think he needs the 100 octane when we have
so.
Kazakhstan coming up, and that's going to be 80 octane.
That's right, I might take a few bags of this with us.
Do you have to pay first?
Maybe. I think you do, yeah.
Off you pop. Trying to communicate here in Russia is not so easy, so I wonder how he's got on.
Okay, so it was prepaid. I just gave him 1,000 rubles. I have no idea how much I can get in the bike, so let's see.
Is that the rubles, do you think, at the top, and then litres the second one?
I think so, yeah.
So you've got 888 rubles in there right now.
The people are not going to be happy with this, but I might be able to get a little bit more in.
At 920. Easy, easy. You're gonna go over. You're gonna go over.
No, it's set, I think.
Oh, is it? You're gonna go over. Hey,
Oh,
that's
perfect.
cool, isn't it?
What a good guess. Pretty much to the brim.
Oh, do you want me to do it?
Yeah. I didn't think that one through.
Oops, wrong one. There we go. Awesome. You're gonna pull forward. Storm's gonna be well happy with that. So we've been on the road for another hour or so, and our scenery has got quite beautiful. Got the mountains there.
Yeah, it's pretty much flat, and then you have this mountain range that's come up out of nowhere. It is beautiful, lots of soft shades, quite relaxing scenery.
How many more kilometres have we got for the rest of the day, Sean?
We've only got 42 more, which probably is going to take us an hour, which I guess must mean there's some traffic coming up, but we'll see, shouldn't take too long. It's amazing how many people have been beeping and waving at us, and smiling and giving us thumbs up. I don't know if they like the bike. They seem to like the bike more here than they do in Europe. We're on the outskirts of the city of Makhachkala. I think we're going to go south to then go back up north. That way we're not going through the city centre, which I would imagine will take quite a lot of time. We're 26 kilometres away from tonight's hotel. Should take us about 30-40 minutes. But it's got a little bit greener here all of a sudden, where the sandy pastel coloured mountains have all turned into like a lush forest area.
We're nearly at the hotel for the night. We're following Yannick's GPS app, because everything crashes at different points in the day at the moment. GPSs are not working very well here in Russia, so we're just trying to find our way to a hotel.
Yeah, Yannick's is supposed to be the most reliable in this local area, so we've got that up at the moment. We did have some trouble with it the other day and the GPS worked, and vice versa, but generally speaking, we've been okay.
Heading down towards the sea. A sea we've never seen before.
A new one, you might even be able to dip your toes in it. We're not that far from it. Right, we've got a U-turn down there onto that little bit of motorway by the looks of it. It can't be much though, because it's only 3 kilometers, so I'll probably be jumping on it, jumping off it. But again, it is 5 o'clock now, so this must be home time for everyone, hence it's busy. Not to worry. There's a cool monument in the roundabout. But I think we're trying to try and go left round here, so I can't see any lanes, but I feel I'm not in the right one. I just have to plough through, I think. Sorry about that, mate. Alright, that's good. Got a bit of sand, we've got a bit of sand on the roundabout. Follow this larder. I think he knows where he's going. So it's not that one. I think it's the one after. Indicate. Oh, that's dusty. Go. Yeah, that was good.
Right, we're nearly at the hotel, not far off.
Should just be here on the right. I think it was a slightly quirky looking hotel when we booked it. It was called the Boutique Hotel or something? There it is, the Ramina. Possibly.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it the Ramina Palace?
I think so. Snazzy.
It is, isn't it?
I think you can pull in here because there's more parking down there.
Right, we're here, night 2 in Russia. I think today was quite a casual ride today actually on those highways. Was pretty chill, some nice scenery, and we didn't actually get stopped at any of the checkpoints, which is great. That saved a lot of time. But now we're going to get the bags in and get settled in for the night. Hello, hi, Sean. Nice to meet you. No, Welsh. Huh? Welsh. We've got some good parking again here. Parked just down there off the street. It's in like a dip down parking from the hotel. But we're right close to the centre of Makhachkala, I think it is, which is just a stone's throw from the Caspian Sea. I think behind, that's just like a little lake, but behind there is the Caspian Sea. Maybe we can take a walk later and see it. I think Em says she's got me lined up for a hairdresser here, but we'll have to see about that. Hotel looks amazing, and the lady actually upgraded our room, so I think Em will tell you about that because it's actually quite a funny story. But yeah, nice to get settled in, and looking forward to another rest. It's yeah, it's quite a casual last couple of days riding through here. Like I said, we didn't know if we were going to get stopped a lot or we'd have like some checkpoints, because we've heard that some people had to stop 2 or 3 times, take all their bags off, take all the things out of the bags, have it inspected, but we were quite fortunate. But we did have a little trick. Every time we saw a checkpoint or somewhere, I would ride really close behind a lorry or a truck, because you could usually see them a little bit in advance. And then I'd switch sides, whichever the opposite side they were at. And as the truck slowed down, I would kind of ease past the truck and use it to like block us so they didn't actually see us. So I think it worked quite well, because we didn't get stopped today either. But here is the hotel for tonight. It is the Boutique Hotel, and this one cost us about 50 euros. And it's really nice. I think it's quite new too. You can actually still smell the fresh paint. It's beautiful here. There's marble stairs everywhere. It's very well furnished as well. And that's our room there, 204. I didn't even have to carry the bags today. I think Em's already settled in.
So this might be the nicest hotel we've stayed in on this trip so far. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to quickly show you around. This is our whole entranceway, and then we have a marble bathroom with conditioner. You know it's a 5-star hotel when it's got conditioner. And yeah, it's just beautiful. There's like full mini toothpaste and toothbrush kits.
They've gone all out, haven't they?
Yeah, they really have. It's beautiful in here. And then when you go into the hallway, we've got some cupboards, and that takes you into our lounge, office, workspace area. Even the couch has Hoover lines in it. So all the girls that are watching that are jealous of that, because I know I would be.
They've put the lines in.
They have put the lines in the couch. And then through here, we have the bedroom.
It's beautiful,
It's
isn't it?
absolutely stunning, unbelievable. A giant TV, which I don't think that we'll get around to using, but wow, I'm a bit blown away by this place. But when I checked in, she didn't speak any English, as you'd expect, so we were using Google Translate to go back and forth, and she handed me the room key, and it was like the 5th floor. So I was like, perfect, sounds great, thank you. And I went outside to tell Sean where to park. When I came back in, she had a very serious look on her face, and I was like, oh, have I done something wrong or whatever? And she handed me her phone, and on Google Translate it just said, "Do you like your husband?" ? And I was like, yeah. And then she took her phone back, and she's like, if you do, I will upgrade your room to a double bed. If you don't, I will give you 2 single beds.
That was a good job. We had a good day today then, wasn't it?
It was, but it was like, I was like, why would she ask me if I like my husband?
She wanted to give you, if you wanted
She
a break.
wanted to give me an option of a single bed, which was very sweet of her. And they upgraded the room to this one because I think the room that we had was just a basic room, but I don't think there is a basic room in this hotel.
No, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
On the floor above from us is a gym as well, and I also asked her for some restaurant recommendations, so I think we might head out in a bit, but I feel like I'm too dirty and mangy and bikey to be in this hotel, so I think I'm going to jump in that shower. So I'm just about to jump in the shower. Sean has actually gone to go and get his haircut, which is so random and cool that he's just going to go and get his haircut here in Russia, and I'm going to have a shower and then we're going to go out to dinner like it's completely normal. It's a really strange feeling being here. It's strange because of obviously everything that's going on, but it's also strange because when we planned our around the world trip over a year ago now, I had planned 6 routes around the world, and I had done all of the research on every route, so I knew what visa we'd need, what route we were going to take, and then I'd given them all a risk level, and this is route 5, so we had many other options and routes at the time. Now there's not really another option around the world. With everything that's going on and everything that's currently going on, this was the safest option for us. I had one other backup plan if we didn't get through the border, which was to put the bike on a ship across the sea and go and get a transit visa across Turkmenistan. That would have been horrendous and really difficult because I would have been probably the only woman on a ship for a couple of weeks. So it was either that option or this option, which was for 3 or 4 days through Russia. It's just weird being here because when we looked at the map and looked at the route, you're thinking, what does it look like there? And what are the people like there? And we're surrounded by media and other people's opinions and situations that sway everything. But we're here, and I can only speak about what I've experienced in the past 48 hours here in Russia, and that's nothing but kindness. Every car that goes past waves, every car that goes past gives a thumbs up, every girl that I see goes like this or like this, and it's heartwarming. It really is. I mean, I was the most nervous I've ever been crossing the border the other day. I was really, really afraid. Not afraid of the people ever, but afraid of the situation. And now we're here, I'm still nervous, it's still very difficult. We actually have another 48 hours, another 600 kilometers to do until we're in Kazakhstan, and they're not going to be easy. Today wasn't easy, but
you kind of feel a sense of achievement with every 10 kilometers that you go because of how difficult things can be here. There are a lot of checkpoints, there are a lot of stops, there are a lot of rules here in Russia, and we want to abide by all of them the best we can. You'll have noticed we don't have both of the cameras on. That's for our safety, as well as for the fact that there are those rules in place and we don't want to disrespect or, I don't know what the right word is, not disrespect, but we don't want to do anything illegal, full stop. Tensions are high here, so we do need to be on guard and respect everyone and everywhere that we go through, and that's what we're trying to do. But it is difficult, and it's been a stressful past 48 hours, but the people have made it absolutely worth it. I always say people are not politics, and I really feel that way, and it's especially solidified that way of thinking over the past few days, and I'm sure as we continue on that it will continue to go that way. But I'm really proud of how far we've come so far and how we've handled everything that's been handed to us, because it's not been easy. And obviously when we get into Kazakhstan, we're going to talk to you all a little bit more about everything that's gone on the past few days. And I'm going to have a really hot shower now. But overall, I cannot believe that I'm in Russia. This is also my second time in Russia. I've been to Moscow and St. Petersburg before, and we've done a bit of travel around those regions, and we took the trains, and it was, again, another incredible experience. So I've just got off the phone with my mum and dad as well. I called them to check in, and I also jumped on my phone and checked in with Global Rescue as well, and I'm letting them know every 12 hours our exact location, and that's also helping me to know that we've got people on our side and looking out for us and caring about us and caring about our whereabouts. That's really nice. What an incredible, crazy few days. Overall, I'm feeling quite good in myself. Comparatively with how I was before we crossed the border, I was really, really nervous. It's going to be an exciting few more days, but we still have some big challenges ahead, and then we have Kazakhstan, which is another entire league of its own. I think that's Sean. I think he's got his haircut. Yes, he's on his way back. So Sean will be back soon, and if I am not ready to go out for dinner, he will kill me, so I am going to get in the shower now.
We have ventured out to dinner, and I think we found quite a good spot. I'm not even sure what this restaurant is called. We just picked one on the street that looked the busiest. It's packed in here. Everyone's out having dinner, and we've ordered some food. On the menu, it translated that there was quite a lot from the Dagestan region cuisine, so we've ordered some of that, and we've also asked the waiter for his recommendations, and he's picked a few dishes. So we're just going to see what arrives in a few minutes, but it smells really good in here. So I'm looking forward to trying some food. Again, we haven't eaten much today, so I'm pretty sure we've ordered too much food, and we'll be taking some home in a bit, but the restaurant's absolutely gorgeous. Food has arrived and looks amazing. I'm going to tuck straight in. I think these are similar to what we had in Georgia, but these ones are potato filled, I think he said, so I'm going to give it a try straight away. It's got some more herbs in it. Really tasty. They're quite plain, and you dip them in the sour cream normally, but the potato in this one is really nice, and it's got a nice peppery, herby flavour, and we've also got 2 salads, so let's tuck in.
We've walked back from the restaurant, and we're at the car park now of the hotel where we're staying out. Just wanted to see if Storm was okay. He's fine, of course. And there's quite a nice view behind us as well. But dinner was really nice tonight, and we met a few nice people as well. Yeah. We were struggling with the menu with Google Translate because there were so many items on it. It was hard to find which one that we'd picked. But the guy sitting behind us kindly offered to talk us through the menu because he was learning English, and he's doing a good job of it too, isn't he?
It was just a nice evening generally. been, like I was saying before, a strange 48 hours, so it was nice to have a little bit of calm over dinner and just mingle with everybody and have a nice walk back. It's a beautiful town here, it really is nice.
It is, yeah, there's lots of, it's a very wholesome town, isn't it? Families out late, kids about, and yeah, it felt like a really safe place. And I got a haircut as well today.
And you look great, you really do.
I think it was one of the most precise haircuts I've ever had. It did take a good like 40 minutes to an hour. It got washed in between, dried. It was a good experience. Yeah,
and it cost you around 1,000 rupees.
Yeah, it was 1,000, which is about £9 as well. So it's about the same as what we pay at home, isn't it?
But dinner tonight was around £17 as well, which is, again, really reasonable. We had 4 dishes as well, so definitely enough to feed 4 people, or Sean and me.
Yeah, but I don't know what the prices of the non-vegetarian meals were.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm guessing it'd be a lot more, so it was priced fairly. And also, if you pay by cash, it was 10% cheaper. So the waiter told us at the very end, he came and gave us the change back for that, but we told him he could keep it for a tip, which is very honest of him as well.
It was. Nice. As you know, probably all of our cards, credit cards and everything do not work here in Russia, so we are using cash for everything, and we actually have a limited supply that we could get, so we're having to be a little bit more careful with things than we would be, because we need to make sure that we have enough money for fuel and for drinks and for everything for the next 48 hours. So it's quite late. It's actually 10:30 here in Russia. We're in Dagestan actually.
Dagestan, yeah, which apparently is a mountainous region. We did see a few of the mountains on the way up.
Nice.
Would be good to see a little bit more of the mountains. But I think as we head north in the next day or two, it's going to be a complete contrast from mountain to desert.
Yeah, so Dagestan actually means land of mountains, I think.
Like that,
so we've got tomorrow still in Dagestan until we get up to a place called Kislar, where we've also got a hotel booked. I think it's going to be around another 250 kilometers tomorrow, and then we will have a very big flat
desert day as we head north. So I think we'll go see the Caspian Sea tomorrow. Maybe even put our feet in there.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, I think we should.
But now we're going to head to sleep, and I think we're going to head out into the town again in the morning, because there's a few good coffee shops there to help wake us up for tomorrow's journey. So.
And I'm liking this Russian coffee. It's pretty good.
Yeah, coffee's been good so far. Yeah, been impressed. So we'll see you in the morning.